Summertime Radness.
Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome to No Stars Only Constellations as part of, I nearly called it something else, as part of, not Red Hot Summer, Summertime Radness. It could have been a part of Red Hot Summer, who knows. This is a short game also by Robert Yang, the games creator who made all the games that were in Radiator 2. Which I showed as part of Summertime Radness in an earlier video. And I made reference to this game and that I was going to be doing it, so here we are, No Stars, Only Constellations. This is quite a bit more subdued, it's a little bit more melancholy than the other games that we played by him, so once more, sound is important, and we're going to be using the gamepad. And basically this takes the form of a conversation that we are having with our boyfriend here out under the stars on a beautiful evening, and we get like little snapshots of different memories. So you saw there, we were there like looking at fireworks, and we were there in bed with him, this, that and the other, and it's just kind of similarly atmospheric or kind of thought-provoking. I'm gonna try and like get this mouse. Oh, I turned off the iPod, I didn't mean to do that. So he's like, look up in the sky, what do you see? And we get all of these cool like animations, like it's really quite impressive. So I see your... I can't remember how we're supposed to play this. Oh, we click on them. Thick dick, apparently. I don't think we're like taking him that like seriously. And it's kind of a shame because it really annoys me. I'm like, why are you saying these things to this guy? But basically what you have to do is like look around, and then you will see like the other constellations appear, or more text will appear depending on what you're talking about. Yeah, it isn't funny. I really don't agree with like saying this stuff on a nice like romantic evening after we've been like looking at fireworks. So it's totally kind of like a really interesting like chill, but also kind of melancholy and sad summertime game. I don't know. What do I see up here? So basically we have to reveal what we are looking at. So this is like basically a map of all the constellations, then like an image of all the constellations that we will see. And basically by looking up at the sky and gazing up at the sky, we'll be able to reveal different things. No stars, only constellations. There's the title. So yeah, it's not that long a game. It can take a while depending on how good you are at finding the different things, or finding different constellations, because it will continue in this vein of us like gazing up in the sky. This is obviously a memory of us driving along on a road trip. It's quite a Spartanly designed game. It's not very lush. It doesn't look very lush or very detailed or anything, but it's cute. I like it. So Zeus cursed the stars to be stories, apparently. Andromeda was the princess of Ethiopia, apparently. And here she's going to reveal herself now. So basically every reference to the constellations, we have to like find the different stars or the different constellations that correspond to that. So now we're looking for, so we found Andromeda, and now we're looking for Ursa Major, which we have found already. And then the hunter Orion cut out her heart and ate it. Thinking of Ursa Major just makes me think of Joanna Newsom and that song, is it The Monkey and the Bear, which is just a really, if you haven't heard any Joanna Newsom, then go do it right now, basically. So now we're finding Pegasus here. I'm getting quite lucky finding these, because it's not like I know where they are or what they're supposed to look like. I know some of them, like what they're supposed to be, like Cygnus the Swan. I know what that looks like normally. Pegasus's wings were clipped. Cassiopeia! I can't like see that word without thinking of that that song by what's her name? Sarah Bareilles or whatever her name is. Zeus chained Cassiopeia to a throne. Cassiopeia is also the name of the turtle in Momo, which is like one of the most well-known children's books in Germany, in the German language, and there's a tortoise in it. It's actually a really cool concept. It's by the same guy who wrote The Never-Ending Story, but it's actually the story of it is such a cool concept. Like, it's about this girl Momo, and the world is under threat from what's called the Grey Men, who actually, they steal people's time is what they do. So they steal people's time and save it up. They trick them into giving them their time, and to take over the world or whatever. Fermi Paradox would be a great porn star name. Oh my god. I really don't like my character. My character is like really vapid and not really getting into this whatsoever. If I were like the other guy, I presume I'm the one being all vapid, not the other guy. If I were the other guy, I'd be totally like... I'd be totally fed up with this idiot. I'd be totally fed up with the character that I am at this stage. Maybe we're all alone. Maybe we are. Maybe we are the only... And I don't like the term intelligent life. I really don't. Now look, see, now we don't have the background anymore. I don't like the term intelligent life, because what is intelligent life? I mean, where's like the... do we really have the hubris to call ourselves intelligent, we human beings, do you know? We just see whatever we want to see, in stars, in people. We just see like the various kind of, we just see like the various sort of elements of people and compose them or put them together into something that we want to see, or we want to know, or want to have. He's gotta go pee, he'll be back soon. I hope. And off he goes into the woods. We're left here under the night sky. So we've got our nice little lamp here, our nice little iPod with our atmospheric music, our nice little map of the stars. And he's after heading off into the woods. Now I can't remember, because there was a point when I played this game, and it's been quite a while since I played it, where actually nothing else happened, where I was just left here on my own in the woods, and nothing else happened, and I looked up at the sky and there was nothing else there, and we weren't able to see anything anymore, and he never came back, and I think it just ended there, and that was like the end of our relationship and the end of everything that was going on. And I think that's kind of like the point, is that we weren't... I think that's like the point, like the overarching kind of like story of it all, is that, I don't know, like we weren't able to see... my character wasn't able to see the same significance as like the other guy was, and that's why it didn't like go anywhere, or why nothing happened or whatever, because I was kind of like disregardful of what he was able to see, or what he was seeing, or what was important or significant to him. I think that's like what happened, and that's why like we can't see the constellations anymore, because we're like ignorant of them or something. That's the way I would look at it anyway. Which is like something that happens. I mean, there are sometimes... Here comes my seminar again, fuck. Like, there are some, like, occasions... There are certain people who are, like, genuinely really nice and just really good people, but you just don't have the same... Like, you don't, like, match up or something. Like, your personalities and your values and what you hold significant or what you find important... Like, you're not able to see the same value in what they see value in, and vice versa, and vice versa. And it just happens, and if you, like, it's very hard to deal with that, because to a certain extent, like, everyone has to adapt themselves to other people's values and significances and whatever, but there's only a certain extent to which you can do that, or to which that can naturally occur without a lot of hard work, you know, so... I don't know. I just think it's a really, like, relaxing environment here with this music, and just out here under the summer sky with all these stars here. Even though now we've been left alone with this, like, on these bare boards of this picnic table. What if we, like, turn off the music for a while? and we're left with just the crickets chirping and just the sound of. There's not even any sound, or there's not even any fire, like any campfire. It's just our lantern or whatever. So yeah, that's like no stars, only constellations. Um, as I say, I have never got it. That like I have never had anything else happen after this point. I think this is where the game ends. It's just a short little game. But I find it like really kind of quaint and really kind of sad and kind of melancholy, but also quite thought provoking. Um, Let me know in the comments or in a video response what you guys think of it all. Um, because I'd be fascinated to hear opinions and thoughts on it. So, otherwise, thank you very much for watching this contribution to Summertime Radness. Um, I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Summertime Radness.